Howdy folks, it's Tall Turtle here, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and today we're going to take a break from the bush trips and do some discovery flights. At the time of this recording, you can access the discovery flights from this cell. This is the current Spotlight event cell, but in future updates of the sim, this will be other stuff. This will be other events. However, you will still be able to access the discovery flights through Activities menu. So we're going to pretend this is the future and this has been replaced with something else. So if you're here to do discovery flights, to watch them or learn how to do them, you can click on your activities cell, and then your discovery flights are right here. And that'll bring you to this list of discovery flights. So the core content, these are the discovery flights that come with the sim no matter what. And then as world updates get added, then these will be added here. So what is different though about these versus flying around? Well, first of all, these, you don't start at an airport, you start in the air in an area. So you just start in the air, and there's POIs enabled, so you have things to look at, and they give you a description. So you can land if you want to. You can land anywhere you want or not. We won't. We're going to do these where we start in the air, look at some stuff, remain in the air. We kind of did one, I think we kind of did Naples as a test. We'll redo it now in the future, but that's how these work. So for the first one, I actually want to do Mount Everest for the first one. Let's do, oh my gosh, Rio and New York. If you want to test your frame rates, use Rio. I know everybody uses New York to test their frame rates, but Rio, for me anyway, was way more demanding. Which one should we start with, folks? Let's see. We're going to do them all eventually. I just want to do something that's going to have some POIs and stuff. Let's just start with Naples. So you click on it, and then it'll give you a description, POIs, and you start in the air. So that, again, that's what makes this different from a regular flight. This is kind of like a mini game where you get your description, you start in the air, and then you'll see like a dozen or so POIs markers. So let's read about it. Event, it says, located in the southern Italy on the shores of the Tyrrhenian Sea, Naples is a city of immeasurable historical and cultural wealth. One of the oldest continuously inhabited population centers in the world, Naples offers an exciting spectrum of landmarks of beauty and intrigue that can be best appreciated from the air. A coastal city, Naples is set against a backdrop of the conical form of Mount Vesuvius. Yeah. The storied volcano located roughly 10 miles east-southeast of the city center. So this is 10 miles away. From your cockpit, take in as much Naples and surrounding land and seas as you wish with each glance. That's what makes this a discovery flight. That sentence right there. Your focus on the patchwork of architecture, old and new in the city itself, or bask in immersive vistas of humanity and nature that flow seamlessly into one another in this extraordinary place. Now, in this situation, there's enough here that I'm not going to like go research and get back and start flying and tell you what to research. In some of the areas I will, but for right here, we're just going to get going. We'll hit fly. Make sure your controls are on because you're starting in the air. Here we go. Alright, so it starts you outside of your airplane. So let's hop inside so you can see our controls here. Alright, so now you can see how this works, right? Where you start in the air, and all the POIs, that's what all these markers are. These are on. I don't even think you can turn them off, actually. Where's that assistance menu? Is my assistance menu turned off? Flight assistant. Oh, that's this guy, I bet. Yep. So, yeah. So what you can do, if you can choose... Can I move this? I can. You can choose... I don't want to miss this, though. You can choose where you want to go, and then select it, and then it'll point you there on your GPS or something. I think it's on your GPS. So that's how this works. We haven't used this yet, but that's what it's for. I'm not going to do a tutorial on anything. You just choose where you want to go. Like, you choose cities, landmarks, then it tells you where they are. Boom, boom, boom. How far away. This gives other things here. So the POI is normally what you do. Let's get some speed going here. Is you turn them on or off in your assistance menu. If you hit escape and go to assistances, you can turn them on and off. But for these, they're on, so you can see where you're going. Okay, so now that we've reset here, let's hop outside with this camera. And let's fly around, and then what you can do is if you see something like Islet of Nisida, which we're going to crash into here if we don't pay attention to what we're doing, you can read about it, right? If there's something you want to see, you can read about it. There we go. Boom. There. Now we're back on track. Okay, so anyway, why is the thing not telling us what it is right now? Oh, probably because I have the other thing selected? Tell me what you are. That's bizarre. There you go. So there you go. So you can read about that if you want to, right? It tells you what it is. You can active pause. You can take the drone out. You can look around. You know, this type of thing, right? You can zoom in. So my controls, by the way, my controls are on my yoke and my pedals. That's why I can't fly when I'm using the drone, except if I'm on autopilot. But you can control them any way you want to. If you have a controller, it's very different. But anyway, that's how these Discovery flights work, right? So you don't take off in an airport. You just take off in the air. POIs, I believe, are forced on. I believe you can't even turn them off for these. I might be wrong. Well, let's find out. You hit escape. And you go to assistance options. And POI. Yeah, so you can't turn them. You can't turn them on or off. They're forced on for these things, these Discovery flights. Sorry, it's really hard to not crash your airplane when you're trying to talk at the same time. All right, so that's what this is all about. And that's why we're going to do these flights as our own videos versus me just flying around. So again, I can use this camera though, the chase camera while I fly, because this is on my keyboard. So there you go. So there's some other POIs to look at. We're not going to look at everything in each of these flights. And I'm not going to have the same like introduction explanation in every flight. I'll say like, hey, watch the Naples flight if you want to see what we're doing. We're just going to fly around and enjoy it, right? And if you want to see what my frame rates are, I bet they're like in the 30s, 40s. Nice. 46. This is with everything maxed out, by the way, in 1440p. I haven't tried 4K because I don't have a 4K monitor, and 99% of you watching don't have 4K devices. I know some people do, but most of you don't. So there we go. We're just going to look around. I don't know how long these videos are going to be for the Discovery flights. Can't imagine they're going to be too terribly long, but we'll make the best of it here. I don't know, like, if you can crash and stuff. Like, I don't know if crash is turned off, you know, because like in the sorry, I'm looking at the stadium. In the bush trips, if you overspeed or crash or stress the aircraft, it crashes and you have to start over, right? Let me quickly jump to drone, even though I can't control my plane. It's going to do whatever it wants. See, there it goes. But in these flights, I don't know if crash assist or if crash is enabled or not. I'm not going to find out. That's for you. You can figure that out yourself if you want to, if crashes are enabled. Alrighty, let's fly around here a little bit more. I'm hoping you're looking around while I chitter chatter. But this is just absolutely fabulous. Too bad we're in a low-wing aircraft, but we don't want to do Cessna for everything. Plus, you can't choose your plane, I don't think. Could we choose our plane? I didn't even notice if we could choose a plane or not. I don't know. Again, you can find out if you want on your own. Let's see, what do we have here? A bunch of POIs, all in a row. And what's that building icon over there? I wonder what that means. How's our speed doing? We don't want to overspeed. What I'm going to do is come out here and hit all these in a row. That's what I'm doing. So we're going to come like this. That way we can see what the names are. Alright, so there's a building there. Isn't it going to tell us the name? Why isn't it telling us the names until we get... Tell us your name. Tell me your name, dude. What are you? There we go. Castel Delovo. Well, why isn't it telling me from the airplane? That's weird. None of these are. Are we too... We're not too high, are we? That's very strange. Why it's not telling us? It used to tell us like miles and miles away. There might be a setting that changed in the last sim update. I don't know. But I guess what we need to do then is active pause. See, this one is showing up a name. Oh, that's an airport. Let's see. Cities, landmarks. Now will it change? Nope. Okay, the airport went away. Now these are listed with this camera. That one, there we go. If we have it just right angle, that's really strange. But anyway, there's a Basilica. And come on, give me the titles. Come on, give me your title. Give me your title. There we go. Oh, there it was. Oh my gosh, it's so... There we go. Castel Nuovo and Royal Palace of Naples. Alright, well, I guess they want you to really look around at the drone to get the names of where you are. Oh, and the sunken boats. I love the sunken boats. That's so funny. That's supposed to be fixed in Sim Update 5, and it wasn't. So we'll see if it's updated in the next update. Fixed in the next update. Anyway, what do we have here? Again, can't see anything because we're lowering aircraft. We're going to fly over here, check this stuff out. Let's see. Is it going to tell us anything? No, it isn't. Oh my goodness. Why won't you tell us what you are? Look, there's a POI way over there. Way over there. We're not going to fly over there, though. It's too far away. Alright, train yard. Alright, let's hit active pause. And, what are you? The Cathedral of the Assumption of Mary. There you go. Of course, you can come down to... You can also change your drone speed, by the way. If you didn't know that, you come up here. And drone speed. Where are you? Like this. But for me, it only works if I change it while I'm using it or something. Come on. Now it's not doing anything at all. Sometimes it works. There you go. See? Weird, huh? Now change the speed. I don't understand why it's so picky. But anyway. Now we can go over this library thing. Because it's not going to give us its name. Give me your name. What are you? You are Naples. Oh, Naples City. That's a city icon. Center of Naples. Okay, I got it. I got it. These other things, yeah, we're not gonna get those POIs way over there. Until we get closer. It's so jittery, even though our frame rates are really high. Alrighty, let's see here. Back in the airplane. And there's the airport. We don't care about the airport. We could land there if we wanted to. But we're just here to look around as much as we can and enjoy as much as we can. Let's buzz the tower. I don't even know what the tower is. Plus, we're too high to buzz it anyway. I think we're over the tower. I can't see it. Alright, so, okay, that was Naples. Here's another city icon. Let's see what this city icon is. And then we'll head towards the volcano. Then we'll be done with our first discovery flight video. The first is always the most awkward. You can leave the flight whenever you want. Oh, are you saying I've been flying too long? Is that what you're saying? Or is it because I've left the area? Maybe because I've left the area. I don't know. That's kind of funny. We're going to fly for a minute. It's only been 12 minutes or something. I mean, if I rented a plane and had to pay for it, I'd want to be there for more than 12 minutes. Wouldn't you? Look at the airplane shadow going across the buildings. Alright, you can do... Well, they kind of told us what city it was. Come on. Carson... I'm trying to see what it is. Casoria. Don't know that one. Fragola. Okay, so those are different cities. We're going to come over here towards this volcano. And then we'll be done. Keep an eye on our vitals here. I know we're turning pretty sharp. That's okay. There we go. There's the volcano. We'll fly near it and then we'll end our flights. Like I said, we're not going to land for these flights. But we are just going to look around. So let's take out this camera. I guess I could do autopilot and just set my heading bug and then use the drone to look around. I guess that would work. But I like to hand fly too, so that's why we're doing it. Alright, this is as close as we're going to get to the volcano. We don't need to like ram into it or anything like that. So hopefully you've enjoyed this style of flights where we just, you know, do the discovery flights, start in the air, fly around, talk for just a couple minutes, quick and easy flights. And that way if you have the sim yourself, you can see maybe you want to do it. If you don't have the sim, you can just watch these discovery flights with me. So there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Like usual, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.